now.
So have you ever wondered why one business succeeds and then another one fails? A key buzzword called local search plays a huge role in deciding whether your dreams will be maintained. And John Kaufman from Advice Interactive Group is here to break down the steps it takes to capitalize on marketing your business. Hi, John.
Good morning.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay, so for people that don't know, what is local search?
So think of it as digital Yellow Pages. Okay, so we're all familiar with the Yellow Pages, and you get that book dropped on your doorstep.
Still bring it to my door.
They still do, and you know they've done a good job of taking it digital also. But local search is kind of Google's way of bringing your geography into relevancy when you actually search.
So why is this important to businesses?
So people are looking for local businesses all the time, and in different devices, on their computers, on their mobile platforms, whatever it is. So 59% of people actually use Google to do a local search every single day, and 71% of people actually value the information they find there, whether it's a map, whether it's directions, whether it's a review.
Huh, that's very interesting. So who should use it? Is it just for small businesses, large businesses, individuals?
Sure, so you see large businesses use it all the time, but it's great for small businesses because you really don't have the disadvantage of not being a large company, right? You have an address, you have a location, and you can get onto Google Plus Local, you can get onto Google Places, and you can fill out some different information and make it relevant. It's great for individuals as well. Google's algorithms have actually changed lately, so that if you're signed in with a Gmail account or you have a Google Plus Local account, you're actually able to see what your friends may like in the local arena and check out the reviews from those places as well.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really neat.
That's a good way to find out about
It's
good
terrific,
places.
and they're ranking actually the businesses based on your friends' reviews of that particular company.
I like that. Well, so what is localsearchtool.com? Am I getting that right?
Localsearchtool.org, actually.
.org, okay.
So this is a really great way for businesses to find out whether or not they're actually ranking online. Are they ranking online for just a local directory, whether it's Yelp, maybe it is Yellow Pages? Do they have any social reviews or any social information that's pertinent to that local area? So if you want to find out how you actually stack up locally, that's a great tool to go to, localsearchtool.org.
And what about local site submit? That's something I've been hearing about.
Yeah,
What
so
is
this actually takes you a step further. So localsearchtool.org actually lets you find out where you sit, and then if you find that you've got issues and you need to fix those, you can go to localsitesubmit.com and you can actually enter in your business information, and it will automatically push out to many of the different directories out there your business name, your business address, and your phone number. So it's a really, really excellent tool.
That's super helpful.
Yeah, it's very helpful, and it's automated, and it's a really great kind of price frame for smaller businesses.
Well, and so what about continuity? I mean, is this something you need to keep up?
Yeah, completely.
Yeah.
So it's a great question. So if you have a different name, a different phone number, and a different address on Yelp, on Yellow Pages, on Google Plus, on your website, all over, you're going to have total inconsistency, and Google, Bing, Yahoo, whomever it is going to say, well, I don't know what is real and what is not.
Right.
You're trying to keep it relevant to the user who's actually searching for it, right? So name, address, phone number is called NAP. If these can be consistent, the same name to the letter, the same address to the letter and to the number, and the same phone number throughout all of your different listings and directories, you're going to have a much better chance of being found when people actually look for businesses around.
Smart.
Exactly.
So keep it consistent.
Absolutely.
All right, well, we have two questions that came in from viewers.
Okay.
So the first one came from Twitter, and they said, Advice Group, I'm a small jeweler and I just started my business. Where do I start online?
Okay, so it's a great question. From website to social, there's so many different things that you could potentially do, right? I like to just kind of get on and search for that particular industry. So Google jeweler and find out who's out there, find out who your competition is. You may think that your competition is different than what your online competition is. You may have 3 top competitors that are in your head as really good kind of brand names that you're competing against, but online there may be a different perspective. And if there's a different perspective online, you want to try and figure out how they sit and why they sit there and what they're doing really well from an online perspective, and use the local search tool, find out information about their business, and it'll make you a little bit more educated to see where you really deploy those dollars.
That's so smart.
But do it locally. I mean, first and foremost, be local.
Because your online business competition could be different than your walk-in.
It usually is, absolutely.
Very
It surprises a
interesting.
lot of people.
Okay, we've got one more question real quick. I have a website and a lot of content, but where do I put it all to get more people to interact?
Yeah, that's a great question. So people that have all this different content, I call it offline and online content. You think that the only content that's good for a website is actually online content, whether it's a press release or a document or something like that. But offline content, like brochures, like other types of collateral that you may have, business cards, if you can put that information online and you can put it behind a name, an email, so that people are submitting information to get more information about you online.
Right.
You have a really great ability to capture leads, capture information, and understand a little bit more, give a little bit more of a keyword volume to what it is that you're actually doing. And it's stuff that you don't have to create. It's money you don't have to spend. You've already built it. Now just put it online. Put it as a PDF, put it as a download, put it as whatever you may want.
So smart. You always bring us the good information,
We
John.
try.
I really, well, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And if you want more information about local searching trends, visit adviceinteractivegroup.com/TV. And you can also send some other questions for John and the experts at Advice Interactive Group there. You can also tweet them at Advice Group, #BizVisible.